Hello friends, it's Julie, and today I want to tell you about a type of postcard that I listed a few months ago that basically sold overnight. I had listed about 17, 18 of these postcards, and when I woke up in the morning, 16 of them were sold. And the other one or two are still for sale because, you know, postcards are a long tail. And if you're not aware what long tail is that it's a different kind of selling where you don't expect it to sell overnight like these did. What you expect is that you need to wait for the right buyer to come along, which could be a week, a month, a year, 5 years, depends on how long you want to keep that postcard up. I have some postcards that I listed in 2022 and that recently they've been selling a lot of. So just to give you an idea, there's some postcard sellers who have things for 5-10 years and then they sell. So when they sell overnight, one of my responses is, oh no, I sold them for too cheap. That's not the case for short tail selling, because you want things to go fast. You want to flip things fast because you have less items. Like right now, I have about 8,500 postcards. It's on the low side for postcard sellers, but it's what I like. It's about what I want to have right now at this time. And, you know, things can change like this. So when you only have like maybe 100 or 200 items, you need those to move fast. But when you have thousands of items, and then it's okay for them to take a little time. So these are postcards that I purchased this last summer when I had my friends from Canada and England over. And I took them around Montana, and one of the places we went to was a museum of the Beartooth in Bozeman, Montana. Then at the gift shop, of course, I'm always looking for postcards, and I just bought them off the rack. They were $1 each. So for 16 of these, let's just round it up to 20 to make it easier. 20 postcards at $1 each, $20. And then I sat on them because I had other ones to list, and these were not a priority because to me they're just off the rack postcards. I knew the subject matter was good though, because I've sold similar ones before, but not exactly these. And I went to list them, and before I was done listing them, they were starting to sell. And I only listed them at my low end price, $5.97, because these are off-the-rack postcards. I can easily go back 2.5 hours down the road, you know, spend some time in Bozeman, maybe they have some nice restaurants there, and then make it a buying trip and come back, maybe hit an antique store. So for me, it's a no-brainer to be able to go back, so I don't feel like I need to mark them up. Among these were some that I hadn't seen again, so I kind of wish I would have marked those up a little bit more, and those I had marked at $17.97. So what is the subject of these postcards? I don't know if my thumbnail is going to show it. I don't know if I've made that yet, but dinosaurs. They were dinosaur postcards. These were ones that were of the actual dinosaurs in that museum, and I was told because their new manager, whatever, had designed these, and they were really nicely made. So they had the picture of the dinosaur and then what it was in the back, and it sold quickly. I have sold dinosaur postcards quickly in the past as well. Now, not all dinosaur postcards will go fast because what is that? National Dinosaur Monument postcards, the saturation is high on those, and I don't think I could sell them for over $5 for the majority of them. So you need to be particular about the dinosaurs that you get. These I knew were rare because they had just recently been produced, and they were of Montana. People like Montana, and it's not something that as many people are going to go to. Most of the time when people come to Montana, they're driving through to Yellowstone or Tetons or Glacier Park, things like that, or they're skiing or hunting. Not as many people go to the dinosaur museum unless that's really their thing. I really don't feel bad about charging marking these up for $1 postcard that you can get off the rack, because in order for someone to get them, they actually have to make the trip, because they do not sell them on their website. Most of the time, museum gift shops do not sell their postcards on their website because I don't think it's as cost effective. I think they put more of the higher end stuff, and plus it's like inventory management and stuff. So there are some, of course, that do, but this is a smaller museum, and they just have them on the rack. So the type of postcard that I had that I marked up to $17.97 were ones that were related to Jurassic Park. They had a feature displays of Jurassic Park at one time, and there were some postcards. At the time, there were plenty of them there last summer, so I thought, no problem, I'll just get more when I come back. But we went back, I think, in November and December for me to get more of the postcards. And then, no, was it? I don't think it was December because we had good weather. And they didn't have the Jurassic Park anymore, which is like, okay. But, I mean, I paid $1 for them, made $17.97. Okay, so these, let's say, we're running up to 20, these 20 postcards. I spent $20. And overnight, they sold for about $143. So that's not a bad return on the investment for $20. And it's easy to scan, easy to ship, and that was really nice. So after that was done, I told my husband we're going back and I need to get more of these postcards. So I am, they are in my queue now to list. It'll probably be listed in the next few weeks, my next batch of them. I didn't want to list them right away, but I'm going to mark them up a little bit, because one thing is that, yeah, it takes a trip to get there and it's nice, but I have to also pay for the trip when I go. 2.5 hours there. It's 5 hours round trip, meal. So I don't know. I think I'm going to mark them up to $9.97 maybe with the offer. And then I'll just accept, like, do a 25% off. So what would you do? I mean, they're postcards that you get off the rack. And, you know, it doesn't look like they have a shortage of them. But I was also testing the market to see, are these postcards that people are going to want to buy? And the answer was yes. So it's kind of interesting that, to me, the things that little boys like, the subject matter, grown men want to collect in postcards. I know, this is from the female perspective. We've got dinosaurs, we've got planes, trains, and automobiles, we've got sports, we've got tragedies. All of these things little boys love to see. They've got cowboys. So I'm just thinking, what else do little boys like? That, fire trucks, fire engines, that people want to collect. And then they become grown men with money that want to collect postcards. Sorry guys if I am stereotyping you, but it's a kind of a trend that I've seen, that I've observed. And so let me know if there's something that you found that have been a short sale for you and sold basically overnight. And how do you feel about that? Do you feel like I do, like, oh no, I underpriced them? To see more ideas of sales, you may want to check out one of my previous what sold videos, and I will try to link that for you. And I will have another what sold video near the end of the month or the beginning of the next month too. So let me know what you're looking for, what kind of sales. Thanks for watching. Have a joyful day. Goodbye.